And the last scout, the hatchery owner, over on the other side of the stage. So who's going to be hatchery owner? Cameron. You go over by Carl. Everybody else line up.
Okay.
Line up in a row, please. Line up in a row. Like
this is a very good row. Okay. Row.
In a row.
Oh, row's here.
This is a row. You're the hatchery owner. The first scout in line, which will be you, Mr. Logan. You pretend, I'm going to read it out first and then we'll go, okay? So the first scout in line pretends to start a truck. And the whole group drives over to the hatchery owner.
I thought they were the chickens.
Oh, I don't know where that's going yet. When they get there, the first scout, the farmer, you get out of the truck and walks over to the owner while the other scout, or the crew, stay in the truck. The farmer and owner greet, say whatever, and the farmer announces that he would like to buy 4 dozen chickens. You want to buy 4 dozen chickens, right? The owner says, all right, and they agree upon a price.
What's the price?
Upon agreeing on the price, the two spit in their hands and shake.
But we're not actually going to shake. I mean, spit. Like, Logan's going to spit.
Right? Then the farmer turns to his truck.
I think that would be great. Do you want to be the narrator? Okay.
I just thought of a good skit that I saw the first Cuboree I went to. So it goes like this. It was presented by the leaders. So they're like running in slow motion to this certain spot.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. No, that was our first year. I don't think.
Okay, well, go on.
And then they're like, there's this person, one person at the end, and the first person to go at that end was just tag them, and they're like, oh, come on. I'm pretty sure.
All right. You guys have an idea?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this to you, because if you're in, then you can sort of look at what the narrator says, read through that.
I'll be the person.
And then we'll practice the other part.
I want to be a robber.
Well, we
I'll
need
be the person.
I'll be a robber.
Okay.
I'll go upside down.
So you want to be a robber? So do you want to be the kid who gets robbed?
I want to be a kid.
Okay. Well, we need one of the, I think he's the littlest, and so it'll be the best. So yes. Yes. So the rest of you are going to be robbers. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what's
I'll be the person who does it.
So and Cheyenne's going to be the narrator.
How are we going to spin him?
We'll work it out, okay? I promise I'll teach you guys how to do that in the same way.
Wait, instead of walking through, we should all just hold hands and spin.
Well, I think you got to walk like you're a tough gang.
Okay.
Okay?
So like
All right.
this?
So let's pretend that over here is the audience, okay? So if I can have you're the victim, so you're gonna go on this side.
Yay.
Okay? And all the robbers come on this side.
Am I a robber?
You're a robber, yeah. Everyone, and then Cheyenne, you'll step out into the middle first, and you'll sort of introduce and say, we here at First Kimberley Security Systems just put in cameras. You can figure out exactly what I'll let you take that home with you, and you can figure out what you want to say on that part. Okay? So go ahead.
I called this session today to inform everybody that we at Kimberley Security System security cameras have installed new security cameras here at Campstone. This is in Kerry's response to a recent crime wave.
That's a pretty quiet truck. Get back there and do it again. That's not, we can't even hear a truck.
You're all the truck.
Oh, you're backing up. Good one.
Okay, now you're not a Ford now.
Okay, you can't go right up to him. You gotta kind of park back.
Beep.
And you get out of the truck.
In a line.
No, they're in a truck now.
In a line.
Okay. Okay, farmer. Go to the hatchery owner.
I need 2 dozen chickens.
4.
4 dozen chickens.
Actually, you should say hello first.
Hi, I need 4 dozen chickens.
Perfect. You got to do it
that's
that way.
good. That's good.
Yep.
So the owner says,
What do I say?
Okay, and you guys agree upon a price. How much are the chickens going to be?
$19 million. Okay.
Then the farmer turns to the truck and says, hey, you got, no, farmer, just turn.
That is how long.
Oh, okay.
That's how long it
And you say, hey, you guys, get out of that truck and load up your chickens.
But first, get out of the truck and load up your chicken.
You can do whatever you want.
Which way do you go?
All right, so you guys come back. They're loading up the chickens. You guys talk about the weather.
I like cheese!
Funny, everyone will laugh at this because you're all. And if you can, whatever you try to remember what you did when you walked, so you can try to do it backwards on the way back.
So you can pick your nose
Are you here to join us? Okay, you guys, you're gonna come over here and be one of the robbers with these guys.
So you can go this.
Don't worry.
And then you rewind it.
Okay, so now I do.
And now you're gonna, so now you'll be like, I'm gonna put it in super slow motion.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I want to put in slow motion.
So now everything has to be over exaggerated. Okay, so now when you're walking, be like, right? And when we get Lucas into the middle, okay, so come over here, Lucas, and you'll walk too. Don't go too far yet, guys, so we have room. And just try to angle yourselves a little bit, okay? So I want you to bend down and pick him up around the waist so he's over your shoulder. Like this. I'll show you what I mean, Jackie. Like this. Go with me, Lucas.
If I break my shoulder after I
No, you'll be okay. He's light.
Okay.
Okay, just wait, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna do this. Listen. You guys listen to me very carefully for a sec. We're gonna do this very slowly and carefully so Lucas doesn't get hurt. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna pick him up like that. So we'll do that step, just that step right now. Nobody else touches him right now.
Okay, Lucas, do not tell your brother I did this.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Now go over his shoulder though, Lucas. It'll be easier. Okay.
Here, let me try.
Can you do it? All right. Okay, don't. Okay, just a sec. Everyone stop for a second and listen to me. Everyone sit on the floor for just a sec.
The floor?
You mean the grass?
Okay. Everybody stop talking.
They're going too far down or too far up?
Yeah. If they're planting them.
Yeah,
Can't tell
baby.
because I'm either planting them too deep
This time,
or too far apart.
Baby.
Okay.
No,
Are you guys ready?
man, you must have pretty good sized farm.
Look,
Well,
I have
I
one
really
yard.
can't tell you, but I think I'm either planting them deep or too far apart. They have to really get into
Okay,
that.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, start her up. Guys, Cameron. Okay. You gotta be nice. You gotta be
There you go. All right.
Okay, so you get out of the
You get
truck.
the farmer gets out of the truck, right? And then you go over to, and then you greet each other.
Hello.
Okay. And you announce to her that you want to buy 4 dozen chickens.
I want to buy 4 dozen chickens.
You gotta speak up, Kayla.
Yep.
I want to buy 4 dozen chickens.
And you say, this is where you say whatever you want, all right, and then you make the deal, right?
All right, I have a deal for you. $550 just for today.
All right. Then you say you agree. That sounds like a good deal to me.
Pretend to spit in your
Yep.
hand.
Sounds like a good
Okay,
deal
go.
to me.
Okay, then you hop back in the
No, you gotta tell them to load up the chicken.
Hey, you
Okay.
guys, get out of the truck and load up the chickens.
Okay.
Okay, then you guys talk about the weather and about
Chicken.
right?
I'd like 4 dozen chickens, please.
Okay, well, I got a price for you. $4,000 for 4
Deal.
dozen chickens.
Deal. Load up the trucks. Okay.
It's raining. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Mountain dew. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
Hop in the truck.
All right.
Load up the truck.
Is it a pen?
No.
Yeah, you guys
Banana bus. Banana bus.
You guys actually got to pretend you're picking up a chicken, putting it in the truck.
instead of eating them. It's not KFC.
All right.
KFC's so good. Chickens are taken out.
Okay.
Or he's yelling at
Yeah, kill.
1 week later. I'd like 6 dozen chickens, please.
Well, you gotta have quite a big farm by now.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm either planting them too deep or too far apart.
Okay? So, I want you guys to imagine you're walking on the moon. Yes, Jack?
2 things.
Okay.
Can we do the moonwalk?
Can you do the moonwalk?
When we're doing the...
Can you do the moonwalk?
Not that good.
Then
but-
you can't do the moonwalk.
Well, I got the basic idea.
Let's see it.
Well,
Now. You gotta get the other foot up, Jackson. Yeah.
and,
Parting grass.
and,
Okay, let's show. Do you guys want to show Jenna and Dave our scene?
and can we show them after?
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, so should I say the first thing?
Yeah, okay, so get in your starting positions, guys. Get in your starting positions.
We should probably
Okay, where did, who ran off? Somebody ran off.
William did. He ran over there.
Get in your starting positions over here. We'll get Will in a sec.
Sorry, not true, but...
Oh yeah.
Here comes Will. Okay, quick, get in your spots.
What? Okay. I'm going to put it right in here.
Can you get in your starting spots? We don't have Garen, so we'll just leave the last bit off, okay? So the last thing that'll happen is Seth's bananas. Okay?
I'm excited already.
Anything that involves Seth's bananas.
Yeah.
So remember, how do you guys start? How do you guys start? Drew is here. Where's the net? Jackson? Rylan, where do you go? Okay, that's more than enough. Come on, quick. We gotta go.
I have to rip out his hair.
That just sounds really scary.
I have to rip
Okay.
out his hair.
We're waiting for you. All right, you guys ready? Okay, remember no talking, and the slower and sillier you walk, the funnier. Right? Okay. All right. Cheyenne and action.
I call this session today to inform everyone that we at Cuboree Security Systems have installed new security cameras here at Camp Stone. This is in response to a recent crime wave. The perpetrators have been stealing bananas and underwear from young scouts. Yes, nobody has come forward as witness. Hopefully these cameras will help us help us catch these thieves. I will now demonstrate how these cameras work and show you a recent robbery perpetrated just last night. Play.
Why did you brush his head?
Pause. Did you see it? Now I'll rewind it and play in slow motion. Rewind.
Good actions, Will. Good job, Rylan.
Pause. Slow mo.
Step back a little bit, Will. Step back. some strange reason the next thing is banana. High fives.
Well, then I wonder why.
And walk on. You have to fall down, just fall down anyways.
Holding your crotch.
Garen punches him out.
Big Garen, huh?
Yeah. Guess he was grumpy or something. Not done. Go ahead, Shine.
Did you see it that time? Now you know why we've installed security cameras at Campstone. Good night.
Good job, guys.
What everyone needs to do is they need to bring their own tinfoil pouch full of food. And this is, do you guys remember when we did the Cook the Leaders Night and Cameron did the pouch with the sausages and the potatoes and the peppers in it?
Hobo pack.
Yeah, hobo pack. So your hobo pack can have the food that you want to eat in it. We are very interested in seeing what everybody else wants to eat on the campfire, so do it up right. Bring something good. I would recommend maybe not bringing raw meat inside of it, unless you're okay with eating very rare meat. As long as it's not chicken or pork. Pork and chicken must be cooked thoroughly. If you're really good at cooking times and you're really confident you're going to be able to cook your meat thoroughly, then okay, but we don't want you getting sick on Cuboree, so plan accordingly.
If you cook it beforehand, you can always just reheat it.
Exactly.
The meat, you can put the vegetables and stuff in and they'll cook in the fire quickly, but the vegetables will cook quicker than the meat. So.
Yes, Jackson?
Would we be able, would we be able to bring, pasta in it?
Yeah, as long as it comes in a tinfoil pouch to do over the fire.
If it's already cooked, so...
Yeah. Like if you guys have
to warm it up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys have spaghetti on Thursday night and you're just like, tinfoil, spaghetti, wrap it up. You're golden.
That's what Remy did.
So, that's what we're having for dinner on Friday night with roasted marshmallows for dessert. On Saturday, the choices for breakfast are oatmeal or muffins. And we're doing these choices because they're nice and quick and easy and we don't want to be late for all the goings-on on Saturday morning. For lunch, sandwiches or a chicken Caesar salad. For dinner, the choices are taco in a bag or spaghetti and salad. For Sunday, for Sunday breakfast, the choices are omelet in a bag. And so what you do for that is I bring all the ingredients, like there'll be cheese and ham.
An egg?
Yep, egg and peppers and things like that. And they'll all be cut up and ready to go. So you just put whatever you want in your Ziploc bag. And you pour the egg in it, and then we put that in a bucket of boiling water, and that cooks the eggs with whatever toppings and flavors you want in them. Or, the other option is breakfast sausage with eggs. So, and as always, there'll be apples for snacks, because that's how we do it. There's going to be snacks during the day as well for Cuboree that everyone gets at the station. So, before we do the voting, does anybody have any questions about those options? Yes.
For the oatmeal, what type will there be? And also for the muffins, what type?
It'll be regular oatmeal with brown sugar and milk to put on top. And the muffins will be whatever's on sale at Superstore.
Blueberry.
Yeah.
It could be bran, carrot.
If I have muffins for my breakfast, I usually have chocolate chip.
Well, that's not breakfast, that's dessert. Any other questions?
Probably won't be chocolate chip one.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a carrot muffin, bran muffin,
There'll be like bran and carrot and blueberry and those kind of things. Which are good for
Chocolate
you.
muffins is cake.
I
Cake's
mean,
not
if
for
it
breakfast.
happens to be on sale,
Yeah.
you might luck out. But
Any other questions? Okay, so for Saturday morning, hands up if you want oatmeal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands up if you want muffins. Muffins.
Same one.
choice.
I don't think you needed to count that one.
Get the plainest, untastiest muffins possible.
I like carrots.
Sawdust.
I like brains.
No.
Okay, for
I
the
will
vote,
suffer.
for lunch,
Hey guys, listen up.
do you want sandwiches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and chicken Caesar salad? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sandwiches it is.
To make it more even.
Remember the sandwich that you make yourself, you guys.
Leaders don't get a
Pack?
vote.
Yeah.
Sandwiches, I'm going to buy a variety of lunch meats, vegetables,
Ham,
spreads,
cheese.
mustard.
Mustard?
If you
You'll be able to put your own sandwich together.
Yeah, you guys are
We're
making
not
your
going
own
to have like
sandwich.
made sandwiches, so you'll be able to put your own sandwich together so you can choose what you want on it.
Can we have like wild butter and jam?
Nope. There's going to be,
It doesn't involve peanuts. Yeah, wild
Will you
butter
have that
and
for the muffins you wanted?
no, it's just muffins. That was, when we did it before, it was muffins and toppings. This is just muffins. Okay, for dinner, taco in a bag?
It's unanimous.
walking taco.
down with my hand.
Pretty much.
For breakfast on, also there's going to be mug up after that, so we're not doing a dessert on Saturday night. There's going to be probably cookies and hot chocolate. So make sure when you bring your mess kit, you bring
Yeah, that's
your
on
mug.
Friday night too.
Yeah.
It's on Friday and Saturday.
Sunday for breakfast. Omelet in a bag.
More people, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I don't count.
9. And for sausage and eggs?
Hey, Lucius, you voted. Yeah. Oh, wait.
1,
No,
2,
you
3,
voted.
4,
Yeah, I have.
5. Alright. Omelet bag it is.
Now you're supposed to.
Okay. That'll do.
Get used to voting and not liking the results. Will happen for the rest of your life.
If you just want to eat a bag of raw vegetables, the vegetables are going to be there, so.
You live in the
Okay.
States,
That,
it's not going to go well for you.
that is that.
When you vote, it's not going to happen.
Woo, everything.
Bottle, and then it's got about half fill of water, and then the lid's open, and then everybody is in a straight line. You drink it, the people spit.
Logan, don't interrupt somebody else.
Go ahead, Jackson. Everybody's in a straight line, or everybody's going to be sitting on the benches probably, so I don't know how
Now I
straight line
forget
you're going
that
to get.
Logan interrupted. I just forgot.
You said
Okay.
I don't know. I just forgot what.
Okay.
Eric had a really good idea for a cheer because you guys want to do the Everything's Awesome. Do you want to do the chorus of that as your cheer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I got a skit.
Okay, but we're
We
not.
already did skits, Drew.
Okay.
So for you do the Everything is Awesome, everything's cool when you're part of a team, everything's awesome when you live in a dream. That's for our cheer. You want to try it all together?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you live in a dream.
Oh, hey, no, let's change it. Let's change the last verse to when you're at Cuboree.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, so let's try that. 1, 2, 3,
Good one.
go.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're at Cuboree.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I like that. Expectations around behavior and how things proceed. So number 1, you guys are going to be wearing your uniforms. Number 2, when the call comes to go to the formal campfire, how this works is we don't bring any flashlights. If you have your campfire blanket, you can bring your campfire blanket. We line up as a group all over here, and then we march single file very quietly. And when we're at the campfire, there's no clapping. what else are the rules of the formal campfire? We remember that the only person who's putting anything in the fire is the campfire chief. And he'll basically be the boss of the campfire, so he'll dictate who does their song, their skit, and their cheer, and when.
It's a lot like the advancement ceremony.
It is, but it's more serious because this time we've got Cubs and Scouts from other areas, and so we all need to be on our best, absolute best, 100% best behavior for that. And that's going to go for the opening and closing ceremonies as well, because they're very serious ceremonies. We've got to be listening, paying attention, doing our grand howls. We're going to be singing "O Canada," so if you need to brush up on your national anthem.
Better know the words "O Canada."
Yeah.
There's no excuses on that.
Yep.
Actually, there is one.
We got brainwashed.
If
No.
you're American. Yeah. If you're American.
No
Yeah,
good.
it might be changing.
Yeah. Charles just made the right point. There is no good reason for you guys to not sing the national anthem.
Religion doesn't count.
It doesn't matter that way. Religion in countries doesn't
When you're
matter that way.
standing and we're all standing and doing this, I want to see.
Hey, Cameron, are you guys listening?
I want to see cub ears.
Because I don't see you looking at Trevor.
I don't want to see this.
Or this.
Yeah.
I saw this earlier today.
Yeah.
What the heck is this?
This.
A mutant beaver?
Let's see the ears, right? Hey guys.
Yeah.
We have to. We're the hosts. So it's like when you have a party at your house, and your mom runs around crazy trying to clean the house, and you sort of go, "Why are we cleaning the house? It always looks like this." Because you're trying to, right? You're trying to put on your best behavior and trying to put the best demonstration. These people are our guests, and we, as this cub troop, are the hosts of this. So we have to put on our best behavior and show these people, welcome them, and show them that we know what we're doing as a cub pack, right?
Yeah. Speaking of best behavior, Kayla just had a wonderful idea. All points and demerits are worth double. Like the Cuboree.
Because this is like one of our last big things that we will do,
It is the last
right? Well, yeah. So this is pretty much for all the marbles, whether you guys come out on top or not for it. So.
Does anybody have questions about Cuboree?
It's gonna be. Let's make sure we have fun too.
Yeah.
Will we maybe go down to Camp Hell?
No. We are going to be very busy from 9:30. There's going to be stations, certain science. Remember our theme is science? We're going to have 6 science stations all around camp.
Say that again real fast.
6 science stations all around camp. You guys are all getting split up. All the cubs that are coming get split up. There's going to be 7 or 8 in a group. You're going to be colored. So Jenna's going to have like a red strip of fabric, and who's ever in the red team, 7 of you get to wear them on your head, I think, or your arm, wherever you want, so we know you're part of the red team, right? And you're going to be called a certain name. I can't remember them, but
Posers.
some science name, like Nitro Ninjas, or Jean has made the names, so you guys will get assigned your names. So, and then at 9:30 sharp, you all have to start at a station, and then you will rotate between all the stations. And you go from station to station for 45 minutes, and then there'll be a snack in the morning at one of the at whatever station you're at. You guys will have a snack, and then you'll break for lunch. And there might be a little surprise at lunch for you. And then after lunch, there'll be 3 more stations you got to work through. And then at 3:45, you'll have snack time again. If you're hungry to get a quick drink and go bathroom. And then there might be another surprise at 4 p.m. sharp for you guys.
By might be,
There will be.
another
Well,
surprise.
let's hope.
Well,
They show up.
yeah.
That or
And then
something
we're
else.
also going to have, hopefully, you guys also need to bring a t-shirt, or we're hopefully going to have silk screening. So that, everybody know what silk screening is?
No.
No.
Yeah.
That's how they make logos on shirts.
So you're gonna get to make your
bring
own shirt. You bring a shirt.
And it's going to be, hopefully be our Cuboree logo. That's going to be, so you can, and Jean said you can have it on a blanket, if you have a towel. sweater, whatever you want. We're hopefully going to do that. And Mr. Carl is going to be our button man. We're going to be making buttons.
Good old Button Carl, they call him.
And then we'll have time to play games and supper and get ready for formal fire. And then Sunday morning is closing and
also on Sunday morning, it's called Scouts Own, and what that is at a formal Cub camp, we go to the chapel, and we have a special guest speaker named Miss Myra. She's my play school teacher, and she will be doing a small ceremony with us, and again, that's 100% respectful behavior, and we might sing a couple songs, and then after that is cool. We finish packing up, and it's closing.
The Scouts Own ceremony, guys, is a very solemn and important thing too. It's a time when you really have to be very respectful, and it's a time about reflecting on the whole weekend and what we just did, and so it's similar to like when you go to church, I guess, in a very, you know, it's, you know, you go there and you're very respectful and quiet and you listen and think and do all of those things, and it is certainly not a time that you fool around or anything, even more than most of the other times.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
You'll feel it too. You know how sometimes you go to some place and you know that it's time to be serious?
Yeah.
You'll know it's time to be
We
serious.
want Myra to go, wow, Jenna, you have a great Cub group. How respectful are they?
And she'll be so proud of herself because how well she taught Jenna in play school.
Exactly. And Jenna's going to be on her best behavior.
I'm going to be doing all the sharing.
Caring is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Lucius, you had a question?
It
Not a whole
was that in the
Pack.
Scout Zone, you quiet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and there's a couple of things for camp etiquette. You just don't wander into somebody else's camp.
Because they're
Like
going to be
ever.
camping at different areas around the area over here.
So think of like their camp as their house, and you wouldn't just walk into somebody's house that you don't know, right? So what you do is you always ask if you're allowed to come into someone else's camp, which is a big thing. There is no knives or anything like that at the chapel, ever. Okay, so any of that stuff, if you have a pocket knife, it's okay if you bring it and stuff, but you leave it in your bag for the Scout Zone.
And we're going to be camping here. This is going to be our camp over here.
When are we deciding for the groups in the tent?
Well, you girls,
You girls get your tent.
I know.
Decided.
Yeah.
And people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, sorry. Or no, these 2. I'm not sure if Kayla will stay with them or not.
Anyways, we'll be
Figuring that stuff out.
figuring out
next week.
tents next week. 'Cause we're going to bring the tents, we're going to practice setting them up, make sure all the parts and pieces are working. We're going to string up some tarps. We're going to practice our song, skit, and cheer a couple more times. And we're going to, if there's any last minute questions about Cuboree, we're going to deal with that. And I might put you guys to work. Who knows? We'll see.
Do you think we, like, 2 groups could perform their skits in front of the thing?
I'll check tomorrow. I think we'll be definitely doing 1 skit. I'm not sure if we get to do 2 skits,
Not
but
at camp, but
we'll
for
ask.
our own group.
I think she's talking about right now.
Next week.
Yeah, like, show.
Oh yeah, next week.
Yeah, next week for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we got 10 minutes left, you guys. So.
Listen up for our
Yes.
one. Like, right now, could we probably the 2 groups show
No.
their skits? Oh.
We just said next week because we have 10 minutes left right now. We still got some stuff to go over.
Oh.
Yeah. So that just means you guys got to remember your parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know my part.
Yeah.
Mine is